All right, upper body, Wednesday the 23rd. We have renegade rows, tricep kickbacks, pullovers, and prayer pulses. So I actually did this one after I printed it and had it ready for you guys. So my back was still kind of bothering me, so I was like pretty kind of late doing some of these. So I actually ended up changing my numbers. If you're interested to know what I did 14 renegade rows, 14 tricep kickbacks, 14 pullovers, and 20 prayer pulses. So that for me gave me the best challenge. Here, I think I have 10, 12, 14, 16. Unless I did change it and I printed this before I changed it, I'm not sure. But so if you start and you find it's a little bit easy, try 14, 14, 14, 20. I believe what was there, or maybe it's not, but what I had there was 10, 12, 14, 16, okay? That for your reps. So we have renegade rows. So this one is gonna probably be tough for me. I don't know, I'm gonna use my lightest ones. I'm gonna kneel as well. I don't know if I can do this one. Yeah, it hurts a little bit, but I think I'm gonna hold only one. So these are your renegade rows, okay? Tricep kickbacks. Again, when I was doing this, because I was already down here, I just did this. Instead of standing up, I just did kneeling ones. And also a lot of upper body ones can be done kneeling. And when you're kneeling, or even a lot of things can be done half kneel, it actually engages more of your core because you're not able to use your lower body. So you're having to use just kind of from your waist up, and you have to stabilize yourself a little bit more. So it actually is a little bit more challenging to do upper body exercises kneeling or half kneel. Pullovers. It's this one. And then prayer, yeah, so I pretty much just like laid all over the ground for this one, which I liked. Prayer pulses is this. Okay. Renegade rows. So what I was trying to explain, basically what your renegade row is you are in high plank, you've got your dumbbells, and you're rowing, switch arms, row, switch arms, row, switch arms, row. So when I say row, you're pulling up to kind of your chest, squeezing your shoulder blade back, okay? So it's like a bent over row, but you're in high plank position and you're pulling your weights, all right? So they don't have to be heavy weights, and how you count it is just 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So what I was saying was, because part of my wrist problem is it hurts to put pressure on like the palm of my hand, so it hurt too much to hold these and do it. So what I did is you could do this too. You could put your hands on the outside and only pick up the weight when you're pulling it. Pull, down, pick up, pull, down, pick up, pull, down, pick up, pull, down, okay? You can do it from the kneel. Same idea. Or again, if you have round weights or weights that you just don't feel safe putting your body weight on without them like rolling or moving, you can do it this way. And you can do it off of a chair. You would just set your dumbbells on the chair and do the same thing. Tricep kickbacks. So what I was just saying was, instead of standing up, getting down, standing up, getting down, I just did everything on the ground. Sometimes it mentally feels easier that way as well, if you're feeling like you're having a lazy day, to just like feel like you're like lolling around on the floor. So that's what I did. So tricep kickback, you're gonna bend a little bit forward, bring your elbows up, press back, press back, press back, press back. Very easy. Make sure that you're not swinging, nice and controlled. Return, controlled. Okay, nice and slow. Pull over. So you're gonna have one weight above head. You're gonna hold it the long way. And you're just gonna rotate at the shoulder. Pull up over your chest, back down. 1, 2, 3. So with this one, just make sure you're not pulling it like way forward. You want to end somewhere around like right above your chest, okay? And when you go backward, try not to slam down on the ground. And prayer pulses. Oops, I forgot to demonstrate the kneeling teapots. But I think if you've been with me before, you probably remember what they are. Prayer pulses. Put your elbows and palms, hands together. So everything's touching, right? Everything's touching. And you're just gonna pulse up, 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 okay? Up, 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 up. So this one does, I got teapots, it does get tiring, but depending how strong like your shoulders are, you might need to do more. So that's why I ended up upping it to 20. I probably could have done 24, but I'd already done a few rounds before I decided to change it, and I didn't have a lot of time. So, but yeah, so you want to do it until you feel it burn, like every single round. So if you could do like 30 of them before it starts to get uncomfortable, up it to 30 or whatever it is, but you want to be able to feel the burn, okay? And then the kneeling teapots, so reps. So you're gonna do per side, one hand on your hip, one hand goes out like this, you're kneeling, and you're going to bend at the waist and tip all the way over until your fingertip touches the carpet. Up, up, up. Okay, so with this, you're gonna feel it in your side and kind of the side of your lower back, okay? This is gonna be a big pull stretch, okay? You wanna make sure that you're not like, you wanna make sure that you're bending at the hip, but you're not actually bending your hip. You don't wanna do this, okay? If I did that, I'm barely bending over, okay? So see how my hip is shooting out behind me? You don't wanna move anything, you just wanna tilt your upper body, okay? So like, I mean, obviously if you're wider, it's closer, but I usually have like shoulder width stance, and you really gotta tip to the side to touch the carpet, okay? Tip, 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 all right? So this one should not, unless you have really long arms, it shouldn't be super easy for you to touch the carpet, okay? And then you're gonna do both sides. That's Wednesday.